Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Kevin. I've been a New York Jets fan since 1982, and I wanted to talk about the ramifications of this upcoming game this Sunday at Minnesota. With the Jets being 7-4 right now, they are holding the final playoff spot. Last night, the Buffalo Bills, as I expected, they defeated the New England Patriots 24-10, and this is an opportunity that the Jets really need to take advantage of. If the Jets are able to pull off the quote upset over Minnesota this Sunday, the Jets will move to 8-4, and that'll leave the Patriots at 6-6. The Chargers are also 7-4. They'll be playing the 4-7 Raiders. I expect the Chargers to beat the Raiders. So basically, as you guys know, the Patriots swept the Jets. It's imperative that the Jets win this game. The Jets would be 8-4. New England will be 6-6, a huge two-game lead over the Patriots in the final playoff spot chase. I expect the Chargers to be basically the last team that will be competing for a playoff spot with the Jets. But still, the Jets need to put their foot on the gas. They need to get it done against Minnesota, especially considering next week they're going to have a very tall task going up against the 9-3 Buffalo Bills, the team that is leading the AFC East at this point. Obviously, it's going to be no easy task to go into Buffalo. The Jets can get it done, but for now, let's just focus on going into Minnesota, beating them. Now, a lot of Jets fans are hoping to win the AFC East. Me personally, I could care less about the AFC East. The Jets have been out of the playoffs for over 12 years. When you've been out of the playoff picture for as long as the Jets have been, who cares about being the AFC East champions? Who cares about the number one seed? I don't care about that. For me, that means nothing. Right now, get to the playoffs. You can't get to the Super Bowl without getting to the playoffs. So obviously, getting to the playoffs is the most important thing. Obviously, the Jets are headed in the right direction in the 2022 season. But all this stuff about let's hope Buffalo loses a couple and Miami loses a couple, I mean, it's okay. And I know we got another game with Buffalo and another game with Miami, and we've beaten both of those teams earlier in the season. But really, the AFC East, to me, that's something I really don't care about. Right now, I don't care if you're the third seed, fourth seed, sixth seed, seventh seed. Just get to the playoffs. I don't care about road playoff games or anything like that. Get to the playoffs. That's all I care about. And that's all I'm hoping for this year. I predicted that the Jets would be 10-7. The way things are looking, I think for them to get in the playoffs, they're going to have to finish 11-6. But I really believe that they can do that. Also, earlier today, I found out that Zach Wilson will be inactive for this Sunday's game, just like he was inactive last week against the Bears due to everything that happened a couple of weeks ago against the Patriots. This one's kind of dicey because the Jets will be starting Mike White at quarterback and Joe Flacco as the backup. You know, hopefully Mike White plays well and stays healthy, even though Joe Flacco is capable. I mean, he's 37 years old. He can't do what he used to be able to do against Baltimore. So I don't know. It's kind of dicey that the Jets would keep Zach Wilson inactive for the second week in a row. Obviously, that was understandable last week. You know, it could be a testament that maybe Zach Wilson in this past week has not done enough to earn the trust of Robert Saleh to at least be a backup quarterback. So at the end of the day, it's all on him. And really, Robert Saleh is really taking charge of the situation. Like, look, bro, if you don't get it together, you will not be a New York Jet for too much longer. And I think that might be the message that Robert Saleh is sending to Zach Wilson. Still, I'm very surprised that Zach Wilson is being kept inactive this week, considering how big a game this is against Minnesota this Sunday. If Zach Wilson is still inactive against Buffalo next week, I think the Jets are throwing in the towel on Zach Wilson, just saying, hey, dude, you just get the heck out of here. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, big opportunity for the New York Jets to create some space between them and the Patriots going into the Buffalo game next week. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to predict a much lower score than what a lot of people think is going to happen. I'm going Jets 20, Vikings 17. I think the Jets will get a last-minute field goal and then hang on for the win. So we'll see what happens this Sunday. See you guys then.